Is the original Dragon Ball still worth watching? You might have heard from some people that you can skip straight to Z, or Super, or maybe even GT if you want to, but hold on a second. Before you jump into those epic battles and intense action scenes, let's talk about why the original Dragon Ball series is really, or just might, be worth your time. Dragon Ball first aired back in 1986 and was created by the legendary Akira Toriyama. The story kicks off with a young boy named Goku who has a tail and superhuman strength. He's raised in the wilderness and meets a girl named Bulma, and they embark on a journey to find these 7 mystical Dragon Balls, which when gathered together can summon a dragon that grants any wish. Along the way, Goku trains in martial arts, makes lifelong friends, and faces off against a variety of villains. Now here's the thing, Dragon Ball isn't just some prequel you can skip, it's the foundation for the entire Dragon Ball saga. Dragon Ball Z picks up right where Dragon Ball leaves off, continuing Goku's story as an adult. Without watching the original series, you miss out on the introductions and backstories of key characters like Krillin, Yamcha, Piccolo. It's like starting a book a third of the way through and wondering why you don't fully understand what's going on. So with that bit of setup, let's dive into why you should or shouldn't watch the original Dragon Ball. You ready? Let's go. First up, let's talk about the foundation of the story. The original Dragon Ball sets up so many important elements that are crucial for understanding the rest of the series. For example, we see Goku's early adventures, his training under Master Roshi, and his first encounters with characters who become major players in Dragon Ball Z. Skipping this would be like jumping into the Lord of the Rings at the Two Towers. You'd really miss a lot of essential setup if you don't read the Fellowship of the Ring first. It's just something you wouldn't do, right? The original Dragon Ball lays the groundwork for so many iconic elements in the series. The introduction of the Dragon Balls themselves, the first legendary appearance of characters like Goku, Bulma and Roshi. These foundational moments give depth and context to the entire Dragon Ball saga. But next let's talk about character development. In Dragon Ball we get to see Goku's growth from a naive, innocent kid into a powerful martial artist. His journey is filled with heartwarming moments and tough lessons that shape who he becomes in Dragon Ball Z. And it's not just Goku, characters like Krillin, Bulma and Yamcha get their time to shine and develop, making their roles in Dragon Ball Z much more impactful. You could say that Kid Goku is hilarious, Kid Krillin is awesome, and just seeing how he gets to where he is and his development is really interesting. Yes, there may be a little bit of filler, but it is worth powering through. Seeing Goku's humble beginnings gives viewers a deep appreciation for his character. It's not just about his physical strength, but also his moral and emotional growth. Watching him learn, struggle and triumph over various challenges makes his victories that come later all the more satisfying. Now what about the story arcs? Dragon Ball isn't just a series of random episodes, it has some truly epic storylines. We've got the introduction of the World Martial Arts Tournaments, where they really meant a lot more, where Goku faces off against powerful opponents and proves his skills. These tournaments are not only exciting, but also showcase the evolution of Goku's fighting abilities and his growth as a character. Then you got the Red Ribbon Army Saga, a thrilling adventure with some intense battles and clever tactics. This arc introduces us to a variety of unique villains and highlights Goku's resourcefulness and determination. Plus, it sets the stage for future conflicts in Z, such as everything with the androids and Cell and Dr. Gero. And let's not forget the Piccolo Saga, where the stakes get seriously high. This arc is crucial as it introduces one of the most iconic characters in the franchise, Piccolo. The battles are intense, the emotional stakes are high, making it one of the standout moments in the series. This is just a fleeting glimpse, but these arcs are packed with memorable moments that not only entertain, but also set the stage for the events of Z and later. From Goku's first Kamehameha wave to his battle with King Piccolo, these iconic scenes are etched into the hearts of fans who watch it. But as we touched upon, another reason to watch the original Dragon Ball is to get that proper introduction to key characters. Without watching the original series, you miss out on the backstories and development of the characters like Krillin, Yamcha, Tien, Bulma. These characters play significant roles in Z, and understanding their origins adds depth to their actions and motivations. For instance, Krillin isn't just Goku's best friend. He's a character who had his own struggles, his own growth, and his own victories. Watching Krillin's journey from a timid monk to a brave warrior, a cheater to a reliable friend, provides context for his actions in Z. The same goes for the characters like Tien and Yamcha, whose early adventures and battles and friendships that they develop with Goku become crucial to their development. You also have then one of the unique aspects of the original Dragon Ball, which is its blend of humour and heart. Akira Toriyama's comedic touch is evident throughout the series, with plenty of light-hearted moments that balance the intense action. This humour adds a layer of charm that makes the series endearing and enjoyable. For example, the interactions between Goku and Bulma or the antics of Master Roshi provide plenty of laughs while also building strong character relationships. These moments of levity make the series accessible and fun for viewers of all ages. The original Dragon Ball does a fantastic job of world building. It introduces viewers to a rich and diverse world filled with unique locations, mystical items, and fascinating lore. From the mystical Korin Tower to the hyperbolic time chamber, these are things introduced in Dragon Ball and elements that create a sense of wonder and adventure that is essential to the series. Understanding the origins of the Dragon Balls, the significance of the World Martial Arts Tournament, and the history of the various martial arts schools enriches the viewing experience. This world building sets the stage for the expansive universe that then gets explored later in Z, Super, and more. Dragon Ball also explores timeless themes of friendship, perseverance, and really the pursuit of self-improvement. These themes resonate with viewers on a deep level and contribute to the series' enduring popularity. Watching Goku form his bonds with characters like Krillin and Bulma, and even his rivals as well as that, highlights the importance of friendship and teamwork. The series really emphasizes the value of hard work and that perseverance. Goku's relentless training and determination to overcome obstacles serve as an inspiring message for the viewers. These themes make Dragon Ball not just entertaining, but also meaningful and impactful. And finally, watching the original Dragon Ball allows viewers to appreciate the nostalgia and legacy for the series. For longtime fans, revisiting the original series is a trip down memory lane, filled with the iconic moments and beloved characters, and for new viewers, it's an opportunity to experience the magic that started it all. The original Dragon Ball laid the groundwork for one of the most successful and influential anime franchises in history. By watching it, you're not just enjoying a great story, you're also paying homage to a series that has left its mark on popular culture. So really, those are some pretty strong arguments for watching the original Dragon Ball, from its foundational story elements to its rich character development and memorable moments. There's so much to love and appreciate. But it's only fair if next we do look at some reasons why maybe it might not be for you. So let's look at these.
Wow, 8 seconds flat.
Alright, so flipping the coin on its head, let's look at why some people might advise against watching the original Dragon Ball. And the first issue comes down to pacing. Compared to the fast-paced action of Dragon Ball Z, the original series can feel perhaps a bit slow, especially in the beginning. Early episodes often have a more episodic feel, focusing on smaller adventures and comedic moments rather than the intense battles and dramatic stakes that Z has built up to. And another point to consider is the difference in tone. Dragon Ball started as a light-hearted adventure with a lot of humour, reflecting Akira Toriyama's previous works. This comedic, whimsical tone can be a turn-off for those looking for the serious, high-stakes drama found in Z and Super. Some viewers find it hard to reconcile the silly moments with the epic battles they're eager to see. You could say that the theme of the OG Dragon Ball is gags mixed with martial art, so don't go expecting too many bombastic and over-the-top scenes. And for those who find the pacing and tone challenging, there are alternative ways to experience the story. Reading the manga is a popular suggestion, as it moves at a quicker pace and cuts out much of the filler that was present in the anime. And really, for a lot of people, just the fact how old it is does put some people off. Things weren't made in the same way back then as they are today, and for perhaps the more TikTok generation, that's where the pacing comes down to it. So while the original Dragon Ball does have so much to offer, I will admit it might not be for everyone, but I still think it's worth giving it a go. And really feeling that it does still hold up today if you are willing to give it a shot.
He just ate 57 full-course meals.
Really? I lost track around 40.
Can I have another bowl, please?
And so there we have it. We've explored both sides of the argument. On one hand, the original Dragon Ball provides essential story foundations, rich character development, and unforgettable arcs. But on the other hand, its slower pacing and comedic tone might not be for everyone, and there are alternative ways to catch up on the story if that's what you'd prefer. Personally though, I think the original Dragon Ball is absolutely worth watching. It's a classic that offers a lot of fun, adventure, and heartwarming moments. If you're a fan of the franchise or just love anime, giving it a chance can be a rewarding experience. But again, like I said, I understand it's not for everyone. But what do you think? Have you watched the original Dragon Ball, or have you come here today wondering if it is worth your time? Do you think you're going to go and watch it now? Let me know in the comments down below. And as well, if you do go and watch it, come back and let me know what you thought. And with that now, thank you if you've reached the end of this video with me today. Don't forget to drop a like on the video, subscribe to the channel. All these things massively help me out with that YouTube algorithm. Thanks for watching again, and I will see you next time.